Got my next load right there, and they're like, it's up on the hill. So I'm like trying to find the way around to this part of the hill. Finally found it, and it is all the way back here. But at least I found it. I was beginning to think it wasn't even here. Let's do this. Holy crap. Is it high enough? I mean, it's high enough, but I'm being sarcastic. Like, they put it any higher. All right, I'm happier with that. Gotta love how things just work for a reason. Finally got my hair cut. Going on the way to Florida, and I stopped here for the night back in Richmond, and got a chance to go to Great Clips because they were closed when I first came here. Apparently they were having a company day or something like that. So yes, now I don't have hair flying all over the place when it's windy. Doing my shopping before I head back to the Swift terminal. I've got myself some more of the sparkling the sody water. Okay, this is sody water, folks. Okay, it's water. It's got a sody like flavor to it. It's freaking sody water. All right, so if you're at a truck stop and you're getting a Coke or something and someone's like, did you get the sody water? Tell them that's not a sody water. Okay, this is sody water. So I got quite a few different varieties of the sody water. Thought I got more than that. No, it's not on the cart. Thought it was. Oh, it's down here. Yeah, so here's some more of it. There's some more containers for packing and stuff. I'm also getting one of these, and I've got filters right here too. The reason for that is I can go ahead and I can fill it up with tap water and filter it, and I've got stuff that I can use for my little air conditioners, as well as drinking water as well, because I don't know, there are some places where I can't even get drinking water, and I really only need to use distilled with my CPAP machine. Got my Triscuits, and I've got stuff for Spice. So we got cat litter inside of a nice box here. I got cat food. He likes to tear into the bag, so I've got a little box over there to put it in. Then I got my milk and my cereal. Peanut butter chocolate, that's my thing. All right, cluster crunch, I haven't had that. That looks pretty good. And, I can never decide if it's me or the evil twin, so I got myself Obi-Wan Kenobi Frosted Flakes, because there's a light side and a dark side to it, so. You are what you eat, and that's confusing, and so am I. This is like the worst possible time to have to move. It's over 100 degrees. It's humid. I can do heat. I can't. Humidity, I don't like. I'm more dry heat. I would rather burn to death than suffocate. I guess. I don't know. But today, it's both. It's hot, it's humid, it sucks ass. That's all I gotta say. Well, Spice, it's time. I know you haven't had a chance to ride in this thing yet. You've been in here, but you haven't had a chance to ride. There you go. You okay? Meow. Meow. Alright, well, let's get going. Back at the Phoenix Swift Terminal. How we doing, Spice? Oh, I could have gotten a picture of you. up on the chair. Yeah. Had a few things fall over here. Gotta try to find a way to secure this stuff so it doesn't fall. I definitely got the heavy stuff down on the ground because I don't want it to fall on him. Yeah, we don't want that, do we? I don't know how many POV drives I'm going to be doing right now because he might like sitting up here on the chair. There you go. Yeah, see? Look at that. You're my co-pilot. Spice, my co-pilot. Yeah. He did jump up on my lap a few times. And then he was quiet. Then he tried to get around my feet, and I was like, nope, that's not going to work. But, yeah, so we're here. We got some stuff we got to do with the shop, so I'm going to clean up a little bit back there, and we'll head over to the shop. I got to get you inside your crate, too. Well, I was going to look at, cleaning up the stuff in the back, but someone decided to climb on my back. Are you okay, Spicy? You okay back there? It's like, no, I'm good. You don't need to move anywhere. So we're here in the pre-qual lane. We're just waiting to be, waiting until we can pull forward. Okay, so they did the damage inspection. That was quick. As far as the problem with the truck, where you start it, it dies 10 seconds later, and then it's hard to start after that. He says it's probably the batteries. He says the batteries are really, really old in the truck. He was surprised they're still in there. If this is a loaner truck, maybe I'm not so surprised. He said one of the batteries was hot, but he thinks that the batteries need to be completely replaced. They might be able to get to it today. It may not be until tomorrow. So my driver leader has given us another truck that I can use to sit in, so that way Spice has got a place, right? Right, little boy? You okay? This sucks. I hate this. But I'm gonna have to move him, his litter box, and food and stuff. So, stuff to do. Okay, so we're in a temporary truck at the moment. This is a Volvo, as you can see. This used to be someone's truck that apparently had to quit or something. Alright, so I got his litter box set up down there. I'm going to just take that back. I'm going to let you out, okay? There you go. Just trying to get this cooled off for a bit. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to shut this, okay? Well, they started working on the truck. I wasn't really able to get anything else out, so I had to come back here to the truck to get this thing turned on. It's so freaking hot out there, and these trucks are like ovens. So this is a bunch of freaking crap is what it is. So I'm trying to get this truck cooled off sufficiently for Spice down here, so that he's not roasting. If I'm going to get anything else, I've got to turn the truck off, and I got to walk all the way over there to the bay to try to get something else out of there, and then come back over here. It's crazy, but you know, this is a whole new series, a whole new season, and you may be wondering, what's it going to be like if you take a pet with you? Well, that's what this series 2 is all about. Is what if you are bringing a pet with you, whether it's a dog or a cat, an alligator or something, you know, I don't know, but that's where we're at. It's just hot. I'll just have this run here for a bit, and then I'll see if I can get some water in a bowl for them. Yeah, we got the truck pretty decently cooled off right now, don't we? Yeah. I got his litter box over there. It's like I laid down. I just took my shirt off and just used it as a pillow, but couldn't really sleep too well because, you know, as you know, I have sleep apnea, so it's like I'll nod off and then wake up and everything else. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to head back to the truck. We'll see where we're at with that, and I'll grab some water in a bowl for my boy. Yeah. So I set up my little air thing up for him. I gave him some water, some food. Where is he at? Hi. I guess you found your spot, huh? Should I put my air thing up here for you? I'd hate for you to like knock it down and stuff. I don't want you to break it. Heat rises, boy. It's gonna get warm up here. Yeah. Alright, so I spent some time with my driver leader in regards to maybe going to lease operator, and got some good information about that. And then I came back to the Volvo truck. Spice was just panting like crazy. I had my little air thing on there, but it's so damn hot out here. These trucks turn into freaking ovens. So I have to take the time to cool it off again. Then I go and check on my truck, find out that it's done, but then they can't find the key for it. Which I have my key, that's all fine and dandy, but I need to have a spare key. Because there have been times where, I actually, locked the keys in the truck. Now I know some may say, well, it's stupid, don't do that. Well, freaking stuff happens, okay? Stuff happens. And I just like to make sure that I have an extra key with me just in case. And there's also those times where you know, a shipper or receiver, we need to have your key. Okay, well, here's my extra key. Because, you know, with my luck, someone will lose it. And then I won't have a key. Then what? But it still turns out that the truck is still not fixed. I'm in the truck right now because the air conditioner works in here, and Spice over there he's taking a nap. He's exhausted. He's like, it's like, I don't know what you're putting me through, but this sucks. I agree. I really haven't eaten anything today because it's not like I can just leave him in the truck and go get something. I mean, it's too damn hot. I'm trying to cool it off to be able to do anything. And I'm having to deal with freaking morons who lose my key. Oh, it's right there. It's not hanging up here. Oh, I know. Welcome to trucking. And the truck is still not fixed. It's better than what it was, but it's still not fixed. So, started within 5 seconds, it dies just like before, unless I put my foot down and rev it for about 10 seconds, and it's fine after that. But the difference now is that it will start a lot easier than what it did before. And I had a load, it was going to be 800 miles. Nope, now I don't have it now because of all this crap. Is anyone surprised? I'm not. And I'm just so tired. I'm so tired of this garbage. So what's going on right now? My driver leader's, I think he's trying to find me another truck. He doesn't want to send me out in this truck if it's got an issue. I don't know. I really don't know. That's where we're at the moment. We got ourselves a load. It's going to go all the way out to Texas. And then we'll have one that takes us back to the Phoenix terminal. At least that's what my driver leader is going to try to do. So we got an empty trailer solution. Oh no. It's at a Walmart distribution center, so it shouldn't be too bad. So we're getting ready to go. Right, Spice? Right? Are we going? You gonna say hi? No. He doesn't want to look at the camera. We'll meet you there at the Walmart. Alright, so we're here at the Walmart to pick up our empty trailer. Hey Spice, where you at there, boy? Well, there you are. Yeah. Why don't you come back here so I can put you behind? I don't want you to sneak out, okay? Of course, there's no empty trailer here. I did happen to see one. There's a CR England trailer in front of it. So I guess there is an empty trailer. I can't get to it. It's not like I can move CR England's trailer. It's not our property. Plenty of Walmart trailers though. And we have to have an empty trailer because it's a live load. This doesn't surprise me. This always happens. Always happens. 85-90% of the time, whenever I have to get an empty trailer solution, there's always a problem. And they gotta do something more with this empty trailer solution crap, because I'm sorry, Swift, this ain't working. You need to fix it. You need to fix your setup, your system on getting an empty trailer, because this is wasting drivers' time. Really. honestly. It is wasting our time. And we wind up being late for a load. Okay, that's not good for you folks. You need to get it together. All right? When it comes to empty trailers, you need to get it together. Whatever's broken with your system, fix it. Okay? How long have you been in business? Long enough. Get it fixed. So I sent a macro 10. Got another empty trailer solution. Get out and look. Okay, so they sent us an empty trailer solution. We're going backwards to Goodyear, so. Alright, let's go. It's a dirt lot. Can't even bring it up on the Garmin, but it is here on the Sonar, so just follow that, I guess. Well, this is the place, but trying to find a right entrance in here is crazy, because where the Sonar takes me is got orange cones. Now this is telling me to take Eddie Albert Way, which is south of here. As you can see. So I just put a mark right over there. We'll see if that's the way in. I mean, that says truck deliveries on Eddie Albert Way. Alright, so Eddie Albert Way, you have to drive all the way down and then come up. That's where the entrance is at. Found an empty trailer 2017. Got to check it out, make sure that it's good. Got the trailer. We don't have the dispatch. I sent a macro 10, said, first I did it for the trailer and said, please update your notes. Who knows if they will. I told them the proper road to get in here. Then I sent another macro 10 saying, hey, dispatch me ASAP. We got to get there. Live load here is like in 20 minutes. Should have looked at something. I was struggling for about 30 minutes or so trying to get into dock 17 because up there, you see I had instructions to go to 17. And then they call me and tell me to put it in 40. The docks are thin. I was having a hell of a time trying to get it into the dock. Not this one, but the other one. Then it turned into a blind side, and then I was blocking everyone. I asked the yard dog, hey, can you spot me? This is going to take me forever. First, I turned too late, and I was getting close to the trailer over on my driver's side. Then I had to go around, turn around, come back again, tried it again. Then I wound up being too close to the trailer on the passenger side. So this is what I mean. We need better training for new drivers. I'm sorry. I mean, every backing situation is different. I am given basic information, and then, good luck, here you go, here's your truck, have fun. And they wonder why drivers are backing into things. I'm sorry, Spice, I am a little upset. I know. Yeah. It's okay. I'm not mad at you. It's frustrating. It is really frustrating. You know, and it's not like if they had something, variety of stuff like this set up to where you could practice over and over and over again, I know I would be able to get it. But the problem is you go from one load to another load, and it's different every single time. So it's hard. It's hard to get it down because you're having to change gears, no pun intended. You're having to change gears, change your way of thinking every single time, and it throws everything off. It throws off rhythm and everything. Now, I know some of you may be thinking, well, that's stupid. Well, you know what? I'm sorry. I see things, I see things differently. All right? To me, things have to be in some kind of pattern. And once I figure out that pattern, I've got it. Yes. That is right. That's it. That's it. Where you at? You're probably thirsty, huh, boy? Let's go get you some water. Well, I got some food out for him. He ate a little bit. And some water. You gonna go back? Okay. As you can see, I'm completely out of my 14-hour clock. Thank goodness the terminal is not far, so I just need to remember to go to personal conveyance before I get there. My driver later said I can use it. I told him it was good. This is going to be close. If it wasn't for the stupid empty trailer thing, I probably would have been fine. And then there's a situation here. It's just, I'm hot. It sucks out here. Absolutely crazy. I don't know. Maybe I'm the only new driver that I can't. Well, you know what? That's not the case. There's obviously other drivers that are having the problem, and they hit stuff. I just happened to. I mean, I got out and looked. I don't know how many times. Over there, here wasn't that bad. I mean, get rid of that trailer right there. I had all that room there I could use. So, but I had to do a few offsets to get it into the dock evenly. Over there, I didn't have much room. And what made it hard, you know the yellow poles? The yellow poles where the dock was at, the yellow poles were sticking more forward than the trailers that were parked. And the dock that I needed to get to was like maybe the third one past that. So I'm not able to get my trailer swung around just right to get enough room to move around. So now, yeah, I suppose I could have pulled forward and then backed up, and I don't know. But then it didn't really matter because dock 17 apparently was not the one we're supposed to go to. It was supposed to go dock 40. I don't know. What do you think, Spice? Where you at? He's right here. But when it comes down to it, did I get it into the hole? Did I get it docked up? Do I have it even with the dock? Yes, I do. That's what matters. It's not a race. Even though I was blocking traffic and everything, the point is it's not a race. I tried to get it in there as quickly and as safely as I could. Got out and looked a lot of times. Made use of all my space up there. I took the tandem, slid them all the way to the back because this is going to be a heavy load. It's going to be over 40,000 pounds. Now we're going to personal conveyance back to the terminal. Even though my driver later said it was okay, technically it is okay because one, I couldn't control the time. I had to start my clock early because I was trying to get it to the shop, and so all of this was being crammed in. But the terminal is in the opposite direction of our destination. So I'm not advancing the load. You can't use personal conveyance to advance the load. In other words, get closer. So even if you're going like 10 miles to a truck stop that's in the direction that you can't do that. You're supposed to go back however long. Well, hopefully there's something, you know, within 26 miles, you know, that you passed. It's real messy. It really is. So the best thing is, don't run your hours out. Do everything that you can to not get yourself in that situation. In this situation, I knew I was 26, you know, within 26 miles of the terminal. As a matter of fact, let me go ahead and put that in here. The load itself is like almost 1,300 miles. Yeah, so I'm 2.4 miles away from the terminal, so that's not bad. The load itself is like, oh, geez. It's going to take a couple of days of driving. I won't get it all done in 2 days. But, let me see, let me pull up the... Let's see when this is supposed to get there. Where's the destination at? Heck if I know. Hello, where's the dispatch? Same it. There it is. HEB Butt Grocery. Down on the butt end of Texas, down on the tail. So this is supposed to get there on the 13th at 8 p.m. Tomorrow's the 12th. Holy crap. I don't know how we're going to get there. 1,167 miles? I'd have to average 60 miles per hour for 10 hours in order to get 600 for 2 days in a row. The load-up miles are not right. It says 1167, and I know for a fact it's not that much. Well, it's more. Over 2 hours later, we're finally loaded. Got the green light. No one's come up to the door. I'm thinking the paperwork and the seal are probably in the back. So, got to get out and look. So, I guess he's just looking out the window. Got two of these fans. I set one up there and there's one in the back. So I'm going to turn off the truck while I go take a shower. While I was at the shipper, I went ahead and made myself some soup. Couldn't find my rice cooker. I know I've got it I put it in a plastic container because the box got soaked because there was a leak on one of the water bottles there on the side. Yeah. It's like he wants so much attention. He really does. But we're back at the Phoenix terminal, so yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and take care of business. No, you don't want me to go, do you? No. So afraid he's gonna just hop out and run away. You're not gonna do that on me, are you? I try to put him in the back, and then he's a little snot. And he like hops down off the bed and comes right back up here. He's cleaning my hand. Now what are you doing? Climb up on the chair. You're not really going to lay there on me, are you? Let's go down there. Come on. There you go. Flick your tail in my face. That's great. I haven't gotten the chance to show you this, but here is the theater room. which, well, sometimes they play movies and stuff. Guess they got direct TV, but yep, that gives you a chance to actually see what it looks like. After this crazy day, I need myself 2 things of ice cream.